Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Trending. As you know, I am Mercy Arable. And you know what we do here on Trending? We count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the top 5 trending stories on the internet. And trust me guys, today's top 5 stories. Weddings are not smiling, social media drama is back again, and Nigeria. Nigeria is always doing the Nigeria things. Without wasting much time, let's dive straight into our top 5 stories. Coming in at number 5, a bride has gone viral after struggling to sit down on her own wedding day because of her very tight corset dress. Look at me, we're sitting very well because we don't have corset on. But let's watch this video together. So you cannot even sit properly. Look at the way I'm sitting down now. You cannot sit like that on your wedding day. But again, who designs this kind of suffering in the name of fashion? Who brought corset? And trust me, Nigerian women, we're always doing too much with the whole corset. Yes, we know we have our GP tank that we're supposed to be proud of. But now, because we are trying to hide the GP tanks and then we are trying to tight the whole corset thing, yes, you're supposed to look snatched, but not this one that is now turning into suffering. I see no fashion there where you cannot really sit down and be composed and all of these things going on. But now people are advising, they said, test your dress while sitting before the wedding. Yes, all the times that you go for fittings, we know how we go for fittings now, we women, before the decorations, the beadings and all of these things, we go for fitting. So now, internet people are saying, when you go for your fitting, make sure you try to sit properly to be sure that that dress would allow you sit on your wedding day, not the one that on your wedding day. Most times I feel that that's the reason we have brides that are always dancing. Maybe it's not really like they love dancing, but the fact that they won't be able to sit down, so why not? They have to dance all through the wedding just because they do not want to suffer themselves sitting down. On my wedding day, maybe we're going to put on this flare kind of outfit. I need something to be free. I cannot suffer myself on my wedding day. Wedding day that I'm supposed to be excited, I'm supposed to dance, I'm supposed to even eat. With that kind of dress, there's no way they would even be able to eat. You're supposed to eat, you're supposed to be happy. It only happens once, and then I should suffer myself on that day. No. Again, this corset thing is becoming too much. Wear what you're comfortable with. And I feel like this whole thing, is there no health effects of this corset? Because I feel like you're holding all your organs, your kidneys, your livers, and all of these things. You're tying everything together. Medical practitioners in the house, please let us know. Do you think there's any side effects of this particular corset that women are always putting on? Well, enough of the corset talks. We're still talking about weddings. Our next bride, her own situation, guys, it is different. Let's see our number 4 story. A bride was seen wiping off her entire makeup on her wedding day because her church does not allow makeup. Oh, I still have my makeup on. Let's watch this video. But wait, guys. On the day of the wedding, after all that beautiful glam, the glow, and all of these things going on, makeup artists everywhere are crying right now. But honestly, this is where belief meets personal choice. And then I feel like if you have been a member of this church, you should know already that you're not allowed to put on makeup. Then why waste money for the makeup in the very first place? Waste money, then at the end of the day, you're asked to clean off the makeup. And that's why we tell people, go do your wedding in your own church. Sometimes people just be like, my father-in-law has a church, I need to go and wed in his church and all of that. Most times you do not even know what's up with this church. You don't know their rules and regulations and all of these things. We know some churches that would even ask you to bring your wedding dress before the wedding day. They want to assess your outfit. They want to do all of these things. So if it was your own church, I expect that you ought to know that makeup is not allowed, then why spend heavily on makeup when you know that, in fact, I really do not see any issues with this very church. If possible, maybe on the day of my wedding, I might just look for a church that really do not allow makeups. Because nowadays, if you want to book a makeup session for your wedding, the fact that it is already tagged a wedding makeup, trust me, guys, they will start calling bills for 200, 300,000 and all of these things. So now tell me, if I happen to see a church that would say no makeup, well, opportunity for me to save up 200 to 300,000. But trust me, netizens are not happy with this whole drama saying makeup is not supposed to be religious, but it is what it is. Every church has their doctrines, and I feel like we should abide by this doctrine. If you're not comfortable, then go ahead, leave the church. You could go do your civil wedding, you could do your traditional weddings and all of these things going on. So you can as well leave. Do not cause any form of drama because the church really do not accept makeup. Guys, enough of the wedding talks. Now let's get into some online drama, some serious online drama. Coming in at number 3, Blessing CEO is trending again, guys. This time, apologizing and promising to refund donations after the controversy surrounding her cancer claim. Wow. So she came out to apologize. Let's hear the apology.
I am very sorry. To my loved ones, to my fans, and to Nigeria at large, I want to say I am sorry. I'm sorry for the unnecessary drama and controversy surrounding my health issues. I am so sorry. Going forward, I promise to be very transparent with every of my medical report, down to my scan, my biopsy. Just be patient with me. I'm going to take you all on this journey, just the same way I took you guys on the journey of my liposuction and BBL. Please be patient with me. I never lied about my health issues. No, I didn't. But this time, you guys are going to follow me through this process. And to the well-meaning Nigerians who contributed for my health, God bless you. Thank you so much. I didn't take it for granted. In fact, you know you are loved when you need help and you cry and strangers come through for you. I do not take it for granted. God bless every one of you. And also to the Nigerians that say, Blessing, we are not comfortable with the controversy, the drama. Please refund us back our money. I am willing to do a refund to the well-meaning Nigerians. Yes, feel free to send me a WhatsApp message, attach your receipt of payment or transfer or contribution, drop your account number. We are going to be crediting you back. Thank you so much.
Madam Blessing CEO, need I to remind you that you said you owe nobody an apology, and then you said you do not want anybody to see your medical reports, medical history, and all of these things going on. So after all the dragging, apology has finally entered. Now, you want to even show people your results, you want to show them the process and all of these things. What has changed? Was it the interview that we saw? I'm still trying to get over that very interview clip we saw, because after that, we stopped hearing from her. She never said anything again. It was like those people just kind of shut her down. No, we know this thing you're telling us. This, that. And then again, Blessing CEO, during that very interview, you said that you were conducting some tests already in Lagos State University Teaching Hospital. But now you're coming online to show us again series of tests that you are supposed to run. That was the same thing you took to that very interview, giving us series of tests that you are supposed to run. So why are we not getting the results? Why is it taking so long to get the results? If you claim that you have cancer, it's just easy things. Scan would detect that easily. I don't see any reason why you're giving us medical tests that doctors are actually asking you to conduct. Why not come and show us the results? Even scan would detect that you have cancerous cell or lump or something. We're not seeing anything. And now you're even coming out to say, for the persons that feel like they're tired of the drama, the controversy, and all of this whole thing, that you would refund them. Madam, you want to refund us? Okay. But when she was talking about that refund, I don't know why, I just felt like she was talking to somebody. One particular person that said, I intentionally contributed just to be sure that if you scam us, I will come for my money. I'm not going to mention the person's name, but we all know that is the same person she's referring to, that, hey, that's my WhatsApp. Send your account details and the payment receipt. I will refund you. Again, this is sad because at this point, I still do not know what to believe. Do you have it or do you not have it? This is the thing I am still trying to get. And that's the reason we're asking you to come out with your results and your proof. Trust me, if it happens to be true that you do have the cancer, Nigerians will definitely contribute. They will contribute because at this point, social media people, some are still not convinced. I personally, I am not convinced the Blessing CEO. I feel like you need to do more. You need to do more. We need to see the results. Stop going to doctors, asking them to give you different tests to run, different tests to carry out. We want to see the results. And when we see it, trust me, we're still going to contribute more. So stop coming out to say you want to refund us after telling us that you were using our money to eat chicken the other day. We saw that video now. When you came out, you were, dragging the chicken and you said you don't have problem, you have your peace, you're trying to secure your peace and all of that. We saw all of it. But again, that story for another day. Anyways, guys, our next story. This one is frustrating for real. Coming in at number 2, reports say about 250 students were logged out during their exam after a power switch from generator to solar caused disruption. This is talking about the 2026 UTME examination. Wow. 250 students. Wow. Let's watch the video.
So when the system went off, they allow you guys to just sit there without doing anything. And now they do not even allow you to finish what they chase you out.
Up to 30 minutes, 40 minutes before we finish our exam. That's when the system went off. And they are telling us to go. It's not.
And even as at now, your time has not even completed. You've not finished.
The time on our system is still up to 30 minutes. None of us.
Then why did they now ask you to go out?
We don't know. And some of us have one subject that we do not even
Wow, guys, in the middle of an exam, this is exactly the kind of situation that can ruin somebody's future unfairly. But tell me, running a computer-based exams without stable electricity, that is very serious. That's a very serious issue. Maybe I'm quite emotional with this very story because I was also a victim of this. I remember when I wrote my UTME, the similar thing occurred, and then we were begging these people. We were actually begging to help us, even to give us additional time, because I think the exam just started. It wasn't up to how many minutes, and then everything went off. And when it came back, we were still logged in, not as if we were logged out, we were logged in, but we had just limited time left. I think we had about 10 minutes or 15 minutes left. When about how many minutes were gone, we were begging, is there anything that could be done? They said there's nothing, that they have to do anything they want to do from Abuja, this, that. even the remaining part of that exam, only God helped me write the exam, because I was, you know, when you're already frustrated, you're having, like your mind would even be absent. You start having absent-mindedness and all of this thing. I was just tired. I was confused. I was just there. I was writing, but I didn't know what I was writing, because how on earth, because I think I had written just one subject before that power went off. So how on earth am I supposed to write 5 other subjects in about 10-15 minutes? I was just there, just doing anything I hoped to do. And when I go home, I was crying. I was crying for real. If I was opportune to be part of the protest, maybe I would have been there. I would have led that protest during my time. I was crying like, what am I supposed to do? Is this how I'm just going to fail this exam? Not because I did not read, not because I did not know what I was doing, but because of the poor system. Why on earth would a CBT center have power interruption? These are questions that we're supposed to ask ourselves. And right now you're saying nothing can be done. Imagine 250 students failing their exams, not because they did not read, not because they do not know what they are doing, but because of the poor system. And this is in Nigeria we find ourselves today. And these children are crying out. They're crying to the JAMB authorities, even the headquarters in Abuja. Please, we need something to be done. These students cannot stay extra year at home while their mates are going to the uni, and not because they did not read, but because of the poor system. This time, the fault is from the UTME, from JAMB. We're calling again the right authorities. We're calling on JAMB. They should do the needful. These people cannot fail just like that. Stop toying with people's future. Nigeria, stop toying with people's future. This is really not right. As a CBT center, I feel like it's one of the criteria before a center is approved as a CBT center. They should have uninterrupted power supply, 24 hours. So how come you're trying to switch from generator to solar? Why not switch before the commencement of the exam? Why switch while the exam was going on? This is really, really quite sad, and we hope that something is done and maybe they have a receipt of this very exam. Guys, I'm sorry that I'm quite emotional about this story, but maybe because I can relate very well. And now to our number one. This one is quite intense, guys. This one is very, very intense, and it is the most shocking story you will see on the internet today. Coming in at number one, reports say a lawmaker was attacked by youths in Zamfara, with tensions rising as people expressed anger over leadership issues. Wow. Wow, guys, I cannot watch this video alone. Let's watch it together. This situation reflects growing frustration among citizens, but it also shows how quickly things can escalate when people feel unheard. We've been trying to call people to order. We've been calling. You go to this place, you see bad roads, but we have lawmakers, we have local governors, we have all of this, we have chairmen and all of these things. How come we're still having basic things not being provided? And now, see these people, they're already taking law into their hands. And it's sad. Guys, it's a very serious issue when the citizens decide to fight for themselves. It's something alarming. It's something that we need to sit and think about. Because I hope it doesn't turn out to be a nationwide protest, because at this point, Nigerians are tired. The government, it seems they're not hearing us. And at this point, they feel like, okay, since we've been talking and talking, they're not hearing us. Now let's take justice into our hands. You could see that lawmaker, that slap, I felt it from this angle. I actually felt it, but it's fine. The slap was not on my face, but rather on the lawmaker's face. So at this point, I feel like in as much as we citizens, yes, we are frustrated. The condition of the country, the economy, and all of these things going on is really frustrating, but let's try our best to be civil. This is actually a crime, and I'm sure if these citizens are being identified, they would be arrested for doing this. Do not take law into your hands. And we have power in our hands, but it is through our PVC. And that's why they're always asking people, go get your PVC, and the day of the election, make sure you go out to vote. Hold your PVC, that is your power. Your power is not to raise and slap, it is to thumbprint on the day of election. So guys, grab your PVC if you do not have such. Well, we've had really amazing stories today, from wedding drama to social media controversy to serious national concerns. Today's story covered everything. But tell me, which one stood out to you the most? Let's talk in the comments of all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. It was nice being here today, and I will see you same time tomorrow. I remain Mercy Erabo. Have a blessed day.